We have Jill Bauer coming up next with 2 hours of fabulous Chinese jade. Stay with us and have a wonderful day.
IQ. Gorgeous.
Do you?
Do you? IQ. Why? Because. IQ. Do you? IQ all the time. IQ. Do you? IQ.
Do you?
IQ. 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 Do you?
Merci beaucoup. Hi, this is Carson. Thanks for calling Perfect Private Eye Investigators. Sorry I can't take your call right now, but I'm hot on the trail of the elusive but ever stylish peacoat and
A brand new season means brand new styles from fashion sleuth Carson Kressley. Let Carson do all the legwork so you'll look pulled together and perfectly styled. Perfect by Carson Kressley. 3 shows this Thursday on QVC.
For cashmere, press 1. For wool blends, press 2.
I just love Carson Kressley. He'll be at QVC all day tomorrow, and I get to work with him in the afternoon. He's just a dear and hilarious. He has the quickest wit of anybody I've ever worked with, so you really have to be on your toes, but it's a lot of fun. That's a preview of tomorrow on QVC, but right now you're tuning in for a very special program. We only do this 4 times a year, and this is the 4th and final show of Chinese Jade for 2007 on QVC. And why is this collection so infrequent on our calendar? Because this is the true rare beauty of natural jade. This is not dyed, this hasn't been color treated. This is how the earth and Mother Earth gives it to us, and we're able to put it into beautiful jewelry for you. My name is Jill Bauer. Pleasure to be with you as always. We're going to be celebrating the Moon Festival as part of our program today, and our special guest Yim Tom will be along to tell us a little bit more about that celebration and the sort of spirit and energy behind our program today. So we invite you to stay tuned. It's a beautiful collection of jewelry. Here are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in the show, and it starts out with one of your most affordable bracelets, and it's in 14 karat gold. These are beautiful beads of jade. They measure about 8 millimeters in size. In between each of those beads is a 14 karat gold bead, fastens with a beautiful clasp, and it's on 3 easy payments of either $14 or $15. So if you love that bead look, that's a very affordable way to get it. J02496. Here is our carved simplicity ring, and when you see the design, I think it says it all. It is very simple. You know, there's not a lot of ornateness to this ring, but look at the beauty and just the smoothness of that jade. Look at the landscape and the color of that stone. This is under $70, and it's on a 4-pay easy pay plan too, J91310. Now here's something that I think is really exciting, because you don't see this out in the marketplace, but we do it here at QVC, especially in our Chinese jade collection, where we've taken the beautiful segments of the Chinese jade, we've set them in sterling silver, and then in between each of those segments you have a beautiful bezel set garnet. $37.50. It's our Joy and Peace bracelet. That's J10742. Here is the ring that I have on. Love this. It matches the necklace I'm wearing. Our Chinese jade sterling butterfly dream bypass ring. It's very comfortable, very fresh and young. $29.50. That comes in sizes 6 through 10. Love the Tranquility bead necklace. This is brand new today, and you've been asking for this. You just wanted a beautiful strand of jade beads, and we finally have it for you for the very first time. To meet you. Okay. Bye-bye. Hold out. Thank you very much for your calls there. Let's remind you about something that's coming up, and we actually started with 500 of these necklaces. There's only 120 left. We haven't even done a presentation on it yet. That's J24791. That is still to come as our Chinese Jade celebration of the Moon Festival continues. Let me also remind you with my butterfly necklace, we started with 500 of these. There's only 150 of those to go around. So that's J0232. If you'd like to get that, please make sure you call in. All right, so the next piece that I have for you, and by the way, our butterfly ring is just a few minutes away, so stick around for that, is our Eternal Journey cultured pearl pendant with the chain. This is a very feminine piece. This is a very delicate piece. Not delicate in terms of fragile, but just, you'll see what I mean when you see the piece. Compared to the big, you know, Nature's Wisdom flower, this is much more delicate. But look how refined and beautiful this is. I would expect to see this in a very high-end jewelry store. It's this beautiful moon disc of jade in the center, framed completely in beautiful round pearls, enhanced in the center with 4 beautiful round pearls, and then all set in gold. This is lovely. Oh, lovely.
Yes, it is. And you know, we believe that this round shape represents the heavens. And in ancient times, this disc was like the ear of heaven. And so here we have the round disc that is the heavens. And to the Chinese, the pearls have always represented this lunar quality, this luster. And so you have the heavens, you have the moon, so you have this sort of celestial guidance that we carry with us.
Beautiful. This is a pendant, you know, just with a V neckline, a beautiful ivory silk blouse, and you see this there. I mean, beautiful against a sweater. Frame this with a longer gold chain, which that's what I was looking at when you were talking there, Yim. I was looking to see if one of these chains might be long enough where I could frame this just to show them. Maybe I'll make my own extender here. That's okay, Jay, we're fine. But look how pretty that is. Sheila has on just this nice, you know, kind of open sweater.
So delicate. On the chain
isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. And to get that many pearls and this much jade, again, that's one solid piece of jade that had to be polished and everything to look like that. And it's not completely flat. There's like a little bit of a donut divot hole in there, isn't there?
Exactly.
And the measurement on that is an 18-inch chain. The pendant is about 1 inch long. And I'm just going to put this around here so you can see if you wanted to frame it with gold. Look how pretty this would be. So if you already have a necklace that's maybe 24 inches or so, isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. Or maybe you have a very small strand of seed pearls. You know, you could frame it that way. Or even if you have a jade, you know, strand of beads that's a little bit longer than our Tranquility beads, that would be a beautiful look for you too. So it's feminine, pretty. I mean, I sort of equate this to what a cameo is. You know, this kind of has, you know, that cameo femininity to it.
Very
beautiful.
Classical, very feminine. And it is, you know, it's so often we get caught up in the moment and we get a little bit flustered because something in the moment is not going the way that we wanted it to. But actually, you know, we are on one step of our million steps on this eternal journey. And that if we look at, you know, one of the comments that Lauren had used is, from the 30,000-foot point of view, from the faraway perspective, that it is, you know, it's always about the journey. We have these little goals, but it's not about the goals. It is about this continuous lesson.
What happens when you're getting there.
It's what happens when you're getting there, and this continuous lesson that we are experiencing, and it's about the way. You know, the Chinese have a word, it's called Dao. And the Tao represents the road or the way, and it's the path or the journey. And as it continues, you know, it's about watching ourselves, being mindful of our thoughts, being mindful of our actions, because that's our destiny.
Well, if you're interested in this piece, it's called Eternal Journey. Again, it's kind of that wonderful circle idea. There's no beginning, no end. It's just constant. You know, you're kind of, as you've said before, what goes around comes around, right? It's that whole idea here. This is $115.26. Those are 2mm freshwater cultured pearls, and it's all set in 14-karat gold. Well, our oval hinged bangle is coming up towards the end of the program. This is the last day at the introductory price with That's Not a Problem. 1683. You'll love to reaching up around the neck and just touching this.
Yes, because we need to be mindful of things. You know, we need to be mindful of not thinking, but mindful of allowing our heart to be.
I love that. And again, some of us think with our heart too much, right?
That's it, exactly.
Sometimes you follow that, you know, you think with your heart, not with your head too much. So again, it's this idea of balance. Beautiful gift idea. And again, this is our final Chinese Jade show of the year. There are no other Chinese Jade programs coming up in 2007. Not to say that you might not see a piece here or there, maybe in a gem fest or something, but you're not going to see full programs with with this kind of diversity and variety. So if you'd like this piece, it's been popular, J21683. We're going to do a super quick review. So here we go. We started with the Inner Radiant stud and carved jacket earrings. They were brand new today. That's a 6mm ball stud that you can wear by itself or put it in that floral jacket for $48. Our only butterfly piece remaining in the show, J70887, $39.25. Love this Serenity bead bracelet. If you haven't picked one of these up yet, go for it because it's the last day this year. You're getting easy pay. Very affordable. A lot of gold presents there. 7 1/4 and 8 inches are the lengths that we have for you. Love these earrings. Yim was wearing these for the 2 hours. They're the Chinese Jade and Peridot Pure Spirit earrings, J85114. That's a great earring as an introduction into wearing jade. Then our carved Simplicity ring, also just for those of you who love the smooth touch of jade, on 4 easy payments, J91310. Our Vitality earrings, these are what I have on with the pearl or the coral, $43.50, J19329. The Nature's Wisdom Pin Enhancer, J0240, that has a really big bail on it so you can wear it over omegas and things. And then the Blessed Wisdom Open Link Bracelet, our most gold intensive piece of the show, 7 1/2 and 8 inches, the sizes, J08948. So I'll look forward to seeing you for our first festival celebration next year.
12th anniversary. Please join us.
Always great to see you. Have a safe trip home.
Thank you
thanks,
very
Yim.
much.
Thanks very much. And thanks for joining us, and hope you can stick around, because if you're a woman who loves jewelry, I bet you love good shoes too. And we have that coming up in an hour called the Shoe Spotlight, which kicks off with our Today's Special Value next.
In her most dramatic role yet.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Joan? You can't handle the truth.
Are you, or are you not a fashionista?
Yes, no, maybe.
The verdict is in. Joan Rivers is guilty of 17 years of impeccable style on QVC.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Overruled.
All the evidence points to Joan, with low anniversary prices and specials.
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
The Joan Rivers Classics Collection Anniversary. 8 shows this Thursday through Sunday on QVC.
I hereby sentence you to 17 more years on QVC.
CD quality sound on your FM dial. Crystal clear digital reception. More radio stations to choose from, and no subscription required. HD Radio. Discover it. New this Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Well, hi, everybody. Thanks again so much for tuning into QVC today. It's great to have you joining us. This show is all about great shoes. So for those of you sticking around from our jewelry show, I think most women who love jewelry also love great shoes. We have style, we have comfort, we have tons of brand new coming up. In fact, this little boot, our Today's Special Value, it's coming up first. So let's jump into what's coming up in this program. If you're interested in our Today's Special Value, it comes to us from White Mountain. These are a water-resistant suede boot with this great ruching detail. The suede on these boots is so soft. The heel is very wearable, and you have White Mountain comfort. $44.82, comes in both medium and wide widths. That's a 31572. Also coming up, aren't these darling? These are from BOC, and BOC is part of the Born Footwear Company. These are a leather wedge heel T-strap shoe in red, black, or brown. They're $43 and change. So cute. Love that wedge style. Really comfortable underfoot too. And those come in sizes 6 through 11. Now, this is one of our hot picks of the day, and it's from Rika, and these are a suede and neoprene slip-on comfort clog. Really a light shoe to begin with, totally durable for the months ahead, great color palette. Started the program.